introduction for our viewers to Charteris Asset Management?
We're a London-based UK boutique private client wealth manager. It's just that unusually for a boutique fund manager, we also have a range of 5 funds, which is a gold fund or gold and precious metals fund, an equity FTSE 100 fund, a global macro fund, a property fund, and now we've recently launched a new bond fund as well. So we've got 5 funds across a whole range of asset classes.
And it's your precious metals fund that's actually been the best performing fund in the UK for 2016, I believe.
Yeah, it was top. Out of 4,000 funds in the UK, it was a top fund in 2016. But our global macro fund was top of the citywide total return sector as well. And our equity fund was 4th out of 85 funds in the equity income sector as well. So it wasn't just the gold fund, but the gold fund got all the headlines because it was just top of everything. Yeah.
So what's unique about your investment strategy or your investment criteria that allowed it to perform so well?
Okay, what differentiates us from some other investment managers, which is pretty unique in the UK, but it's not quite so unique in the US, is that we use a lot of cycle analysis, which is market cycles, not economic cycles. A lot of most UK fund managers don't look at this sort of thing. So we look at this as well as all the other things, not instead of. So we do that extra little ingredient. But what it does is, unlike most sort of technical analysis, most technical analysis is trend following. So it's momentum or whatever. So if the market's going up, usually means, as you know, it carries on going up. The difference about cycle analysis, it gives you a date in the future when the trend will change, and that's really it can be a very, very powerful tool if you read the cycles right. It is as easy as that. The difficult bit is getting it right, not explaining it, because there's lots of different cycles. There's not just one cycle. So in silver, for example, there's quite a powerful 7.3-year cycle, which is 90 months. So every 90 months, silver hits a major bottom. We've done it over and over and over again, and it hit a major bottom in December 2015. So if you follow the cycle analysis, it's now in the up part of its cycle and will remain so for roughly 3.5, 4 years from January 2016. So 16, 17, 18 is the cycle. That cycle is now in an up phase. The difficult bit is identifying which, all the myriad of different cycles there are at play at any one given time, because it can be quite complex.
Well, let's take that and use gold as an example.
Okay.
Considering that, what's your outlook for the precious metal?
We think that a big bull market in all commodities started around the end of 2015, beginning of 2016. And very often when you get commodity cycle bull markets, precious metals are the first mover. They go up first and then the others kick in. And that's exactly what happened. So 2016 was led by gold and silver all going up, and the base metals, nickel and zinc and all this, weren't really doing anything. And then it rotates. So in 2017, all the base metals started to move, and silver and gold started consolidating their gains that they made in the first half of 2016. And what we think is going to happen next is, this seems eerily familiar to December 2015. We think there's few weeks of stormy weather because a lot of US investors now have losses on their mining stocks, and you're coming up to the end of the tax year, and we think there's going to be a bit of tax loss selling. So some of these shares are going to be under a bit of pressure, exactly like they were in the end of 2015. And what it meant is, when you come in January 2018, these stocks will be at quite a depressed level again, and that was the springboard for some stunning advances. And we think the rotation is going to switch back now to the precious metals from the base metals, and that the next bit of the run-in will be made by the precious metals, especially silver. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ian.